So hello guys, hope so you guys are doing well. In this video update, we'll be quickly updating you guys about BTC. So if you guys are new in this channel, guys, make sure to subscribe to my channel. Make sure to hit that notification bell icon if you guys are not in my Discord. The link of my Discord is in the description. Get into my Discord right now. So guys, if you guys are from my Discord, you guys definitely remember last day I shared this basic chart with you guys, and this was the trade right here. And if you focus on right here, this was the exact trade I shared, right? And this is the photo exactly from my Discord, and you guys can exactly see this how this played out, and some people definitely made some money out of this trade as well, right? But personally, I have already mentioned this that I did not took this trade, right? And if you focus all right here, if you focus all, if I show you something, this was the trade, TP entry, everything was shared, and this was a setup basically. Now if you focus all right here, our setup completely played out, and as we took our first TP right here, you guys can exactly see this, we exactly break down exactly from that level. So I shared my entry right here. So this is where I shared this trade. Personally, why I did not get into this trade, because I missed this entry. I was not into it, but the way I saw the reaction, I missed entry right here. I thought it will give me this entry back, I will get in, but from there we went up and I did not enter. And guess I really don't force trade. If I missed, I missed. I don't care. So guys, this is how it played out, and after the TP you guys can exactly see this, the way we came down back into our entry zones, right? That's why I say, if you guys are not going to join my premium Discord, at least get into my free Discord. You guys will definitely get a lot of value out of it, right? It's completely free, you just have to join. Now if you focus on, let's get into a 4-hour time frame from where we actually entered this trade right here. If you focus on right here back into this area, you guys can exactly see this where the 4-hour demand is, and this is where we tapped back into this demand. And to tell you guys, most of you guys, whenever the price, do you see this? Let me tell you something. From this order block, you see this big candles to the upside. Whenever you see this sort of price action, most for sure, this sort of a demand, that's order block, whatever you can say, is usually gets filled out. And as it gets filled out, if it's on a very good, like you guys can exactly say this, very good important support level as well, which was a resistance, and right now it was a resistance, but once we break out good volume, and this is back retest into that zone. So this is a good support, right? Good support zone, good resistance zone, I'll say. And then after good support, definitely a good resistance will act as a good support once we break out like this. And once we saw this sort of a pump. Now what's next, guys? It's about, like, it happened right now, but what's next? Now let's focus on that what basically next can happen. What just happened after this? So guys, we will definitely talk that what exactly just what can happen next. So guys, let's little bit zoom out. If we zoom out, guys, if we zoom out, we don't see a very good image, and a lot of guys were very bullish, but here we are coming back into the zone. So guys, either if we consider this area, this is a very important support zone, guys, very important support zone. So let me remove this first. So one support is this, and the other important trend line support will be sitting exactly into this area. Now this area, guys, this would be a junction. So guys, if we right now we tapped back into the zone. If I remove every single thing right here, guys, so we tapped back exactly into the zone. So as we tapped back into the zone, guys, you guys can exactly see this. Let me remove this 4-hour demand. It's some sort of a mess exactly within the middle of each of the thing. You guys can exactly see this. We tapped back into the zone, and from there we are definitely, it is acting as some sort of an important support right here. So we have left some important liquidity to the upside. This is from where we got a rejection. We had left a very important resistance, a very important liquidity to the upside. This is the first liquidity, and the second liquidity is this, which is not tapped yet. The liquidity, maximum liquidity is sitting right here, another liquidity is sitting right here. So in the immediate short term, on the lower time frames, liquidity is to the upside, and the lower side liquidity is already taken in the form of this demand, right? So what I personally think is the chances of coming back to the upside is more right now. And secondly, if my entry is given back to you guys, that is exactly 29k, and if we held this, we can definitely try some long right here like this, and we will tap this first. It like we will take the TP right here, and then later on from where this previous high left, right? Now the other perspective is right now it's holding well, liquidity is to the upside. In the immediate short term, upside is more obvious than downside in the very immediate short term on the lower time frames, as long as we hold above and as long as we hold this trend line. Once we start to break below this trend line, what we can do is, right, what we can do is that once we get this, a retest back into the zone, then dump to the downside. And that the target I told you guys, that can definitely be the first very important target would be exactly this zone, that is exactly 66 to 65k zone. Very important small bounce scalp level. And then the next resistance, or the next very important support, would be exactly lying all the way with this line up and with this trend line. This will line up all together. That is exactly where, that is exactly sitting at almost like 64k zone. So 64 to 65k zone is a very important support level. But before that, 55.7 all the way up to 66.2k is a scalp zone. So I gave you everything, what can happen, what cannot happen in the immediate short term. There is nothing like what you say. There is nothing like gonna tell you all time high, this, that, this, that. Nobody can time the market. Remember this. If somebody is timing the market, I am right, this, that, he's bullshitting. We can only talk about probabilities and based on the technical analysis. Nothing else. There is nothing else in the market other than this. I hope it makes sense for you guys. And if you guys have liked this update, guys, make sure to join my Discord. The link of my Discord is in the description. Has a